Filipino tennis sensation Eala has once again proven that her rise in the international tennis circuit is far from slowing down. By storming into the semifinals of the Jingshan Open, Eala has signaled both her steady development as a professional and her determination to carve a bigger name on the global stage. The young athlete, who has been making waves across various WTA and ITF tournaments, is now entering one of the most important phases of her season, and her semi-final breakthrough in Jingshan offers a timely confidence boost. A significant breakthrough in her season. The Jingshan Open has quietly become a testing ground for emerging players looking to build momentum toward bigger tournaments. Eala's run to the semi-finals not only shows her growing maturity, but also reflects how she has learned to manage matches, recover from setbacks, and execute strategies against opponents with contrasting playing styles. The quarterfinal win that sent her through to the last four was a statement of intent. Throughout the match, she exhibited poise under pressure, displaying the hallmark qualities of a player ready for the next level: resilience, adaptability, and shot-making precision. Her footwork and baseline consistency, in particular, kept her opponent constantly on defense. For Eala, this isn't just another tournament victory. It symbolizes how far she has come since first stepping onto the senior circuit. Every round in Jingshan has demanded both physical stamina and mental toughness, and with each passing match, she has looked more comfortable in asserting herself against higher-ranked rivals. Building on past experiences, Eala's semi-final berth can be traced back to the hard lessons she has learned over the past year. Competing in both large WTA events and smaller ITF tournaments, she has experienced everything from early round exits to deep runs. Each event has contributed to the player she is today, someone able to channel frustration into growth and adapt her game for different surfaces and opponents. In Jingshan, she appears to be blending those experiences seamlessly. Where she might once have allowed nerves to creep into her service games or struggled to close out sets, she is now showing a composure that keeps her ahead in tight situations. Her improved serve, mixed with aggressive returns, has allowed her to dictate rallies. Moreover, her fitness levels, long a key focus of her training, are clearly paying dividends. Matches at this level demand endurance, especially in tournaments where the schedule is packed with back-to-back battles. Eala's ability to maintain intensity in long rallies while conserving energy for crucial points has set her apart. Rising confidence and mental fortitude. Confidence is an intangible factor, but it often separates the good players from the great ones. At the Jingshan Open, Eala's body language and tactical sharpness suggest that she is embracing her role not just as an underdog, but as a contender. The way she has handled pressure moments, including saving break points and converting critical opportunities, highlights her growing mental strength. Tennis careers are built on moments like these. For Eala, reaching the semifinals is not simply about chasing ranking points. It's about building belief that she belongs among the game's elite. Every rally she wins and every opponent she overcomes reinforces her sense of place in a sport that demands relentless self-belief. The semi-final challenge ahead. While Eala has enjoyed a successful run so far, the semi-finals present an even greater test. The deeper one goes in any tournament, the higher the caliber of opposition. In Jingshan, the remaining field features seasoned competitors with powerful games and experience closing out big matches. Eala's challenge will be to maintain the balance between aggression and patience. Her ability to construct points will be critical, especially against opponents who may rely on sheer power or tactical variation to disrupt her rhythm. The semi-finals will test whether her newfound composure can withstand the intensity of playing for a spot in the final. Regardless of the result, however, Eala's performance has already marked Jingshan as a milestone. By barging into the semi-finals, she has added another highlight to a career that continues to accelerate. The broader significance for Philippine tennis. Eala's success transcends personal achievement. As the highest-profile Filipino player on the professional tennis circuit today, she carries with her the aspirations of an entire nation. Tennis is not traditionally a mainstream sport in the Philippines, but her progress has inspired countless young athletes back home to pick up a racket and dream of competing on the world stage. Her semi-final run in Jingshan will surely resonate across Philippine sports communities. For fans who have followed her journey from her junior Grand Slam triumphs to her gradual rise in the pro ranks, this achievement offers a sense of pride and validation. It proves that Filipino athletes can thrive internationally even in sports where infrastructure and exposure remain limited. Balancing development with ambition. What makes Eala's journey particularly remarkable is her balanced approach to development. At her age, it can be tempting to rush into major tournaments and chase high-profile wins. Instead, she and her team have carefully crafted a schedule that allows her to build confidence in smaller tournaments while gradually testing herself at higher levels. This pragmatic strategy is paying off. Success at the Jingshan Open illustrates how competing in these events can provide valuable match play, ranking points, and learning opportunities. The combination of ambition and patience is positioning Eala for sustained success rather than short-term bursts. Technical growth and game evolution. From a technical standpoint, Eala's game has grown noticeably. She is no longer the junior player who relied mainly on defensive skills. Instead, she is developing into a well-rounded competitor. Her forehand has more weight, her backhand remains steady, and her net play has become an underrated weapon. One of the key differences in her Jingshan campaign has been her willingness to step inside the baseline and dictate points. By playing more offensively, she has reduced her opponent's time to react and increased her chances of forcing errors. Her ability to transition from defense to offense in a single rally has also been evident. Moreover, her serve, a shot that once lacked consistency, is showing greater accuracy and variation. Whether going wide to open up the court or targeting the body to jam her opponent, she is using her serve as a platform to take control of rallies. Learning to handle the spotlight. As her career progresses, Eala will inevitably face more media attention and public expectations. Her ability to handle these pressures will be as important as her on-court skills. Reaching the semifinals in Jingshan adds to her growing reputation, and with that comes heightened scrutiny. So far, she appears to be navigating the spotlight with maturity. By focusing on the process rather than obsessing over results, she is creating a mindset that allows her to stay grounded. Her humility and work ethic resonate with fans, making her not just a promising athlete, but also an inspiring figure. A potential turning point. Every player has moments that serve as turning points in their careers. For Eala, the Jingshan Open semi-final run could be one of those defining stretches. Success in tournaments like this often provides the springboard for breakthroughs at bigger events. If she continues this trajectory, it's not unreasonable to imagine her breaking into higher WTA rankings in the near future. The consistency she is showing now suggests she is ready to challenge for titles more regularly, not just in ITF-level tournaments, but also on the main WTA tour. The road ahead. Looking beyond the Jingshan Open, Eala's calendar will be filled with new opportunities. Whether it's in Asia, Europe, or North America, the goal will remain the same: keep building, keep learning, and keep winning. Each tournament brings its own challenges, but the lessons she takes from Jingshan will accompany her wherever she goes next. Her long-term aspirations, perhaps breaking into the top 100 and eventually contending in Grand Slams, remain ambitious but realistic. With her current trajectory, she is well on her way to making those dreams tangible. Inspiring the next generation. Eala's rise carries broader cultural implications. In countries where tennis is not a dominant sport, role models are essential. By consistently delivering results, she is paving the way for the next generation of Filipino players. Tennis academies, schools, and local clubs can now point to her journey as evidence that success is possible with dedication and support. Her story underscores the importance of representation. Young players, especially girls aspiring to excel in sports traditionally dominated by athletes from other regions, can now look at Eala and see a pathway forward. Her achievements ignite hope that talent from the Philippines can stand shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. Conclusion: a star in the making. Eala's march into the Jingshan Open semifinals is more than just a tournament milestone. It is a statement that her rise is steady, calculated, and undeniable. Each forehand winner, each resilient service hold, and each triumphant set adds to the narrative of a player who refuses to be defined by limitations. Whether she goes on to lift the trophy in Jingshan or falls short in the final stages, her run already cements her status as one of the brightest young talents in global tennis. For Eala, the semifinals are not the end goal, but another step in a journey that promises many more headlines, victories, and moments of pride for her country. The tennis world is beginning to take notice, and with performances like this, Eala is ensuring that her name will be remembered not just as a rising star from the Philippines, but as a global competitor with the potential to leave a lasting mark on the sport.